I'm live. I'm live. I am live. And I'm making instant coffee. Because I'm tired. Hold up. There we go. Let's add some coffee syrup to this. No, it might be a little bit much. Add some cream. And some nice hot water. Give that a stir. And that right now is how I'm making my coffee. Decent. Not as good as whole bean, but decent. So, with that being done, we can put this over here. Just let that chill in the sink. This can move over here. And we need to start chopping some potatoes. We're also needing to wash some of these potatoes. Guys, I was not prepared to do that. So, I wasn't prepared. So we're preparing as we go. Big old bag of potatoes. I'm not sure if I've made potatoes before on YouTube. You get a lot more potatoes than this. What happened to my hand? Oh, I was just born with this. Nothing really happened. We need more potatoes. If we need more, we might do more. Right now, this should be okay. So, that's what we're gonna do. What am I cooking? I'm cooking up chicken thighs, potatoes, and then frozen peas. That's what we're doing right now. That is the plan. Is anyone opposed to that plan? You feel bad for me? Don't feel bad for me. I'm an amazing human being. Oh. Let's dry some of those potatoes. This is a dirty rag. We'll use that later. This rag is like a chamois, so it's going to absorb all of that water. Grab a potato. Just dry it. You hope I have a nice day. I hope you have a wonderful day too. Basically, we're just going to dry these potatoes. And cut them up. season the chicken thighs, and we'll start cooking the chicken thighs. And season the potatoes. But we need a container for these potatoes. Which I got right here. Make these potatoes the good old shake, shake, shake. So there we go here. Start with this one right here. We'll just go like this. Right. I'm just gonna cut those into halves, quarters. Throw them in that container I have there. Half that, one chop, two chop. Like that. Apparently I didn't cut all the way through there. There we go. Now what's everyone doing today? I have to go to work in a few hours. Meow! My cat's meowing in the background. Now let's go this way. Considering it's St. Patrick's Day and I don't have any green, might as well eat potatoes, right? Bunch more of these potatoes. Just gotta dry them off. What am I making? I'm gonna make some potatoes in the oven, and then I'm gonna cook up some chicken thighs in the pan. And we're gonna cook up some frozen peas, and we're just gonna meal prep a bunch of food for the work week. I'm planning on getting 6 meals. I'm gonna throw 2 chicken thighs per meal. I'm not even gonna bother chopping them up. I'm just gonna throw them in there and eat like a savage this entire week. Just dig my fork right into that chicken thigh, like boom, and then just like ow. I just banged my head off of the what did I bang my head off of? Bang my head off of that. Sounds good. It sounds great. Sounds delicious. What everyone doing for St. Patrick's Day? My cat's meowing for St. Patrick's Day. Let's grab some more of these potatoes. Try these. Oh, OMG. OMG for what? should probably preheat the oven. So we're doing that. I'm gonna preheat the oven. Meow. My poor cat. All he wants is the attention. That's all he wants. He's just standing next to the wall, crying. Don't know why he's crying, but he's crying. It's probably like he's doing that weird thing where he's talking out loud again to himself. Just drying off these potatoes. These taters. Got one more in there I gotta dry. That's good. There we go. Can't believe I've already been live for 12 minutes. It doesn't feel like it. Meow. Meow. Can you guys hear my cat crying? That potato just went right into the trash. It just said it wanted to live there, and it's gonna live there. Maybe it can become a potato plant in wherever landfill it gets thrown into. Life finds a way. Meow. Meow. Buy a big bag of potatoes and all you get is these little tiny ones. I didn't buy little potatoes, I just bought a big bag of potatoes. I was expecting the big potatoes, but all I got was the little tiny ones. Like when you buy the bags of small potatoes, you tend to get, you think you're gonna get these small ones, but I bought a big bag, a 5-pound bag. Not a big bag, I could have got a 10-pound bag, but I bought a 5-pound bag and all I got was little potatoes. Kovu, come join me. Well, now he's coming. All I had to do was make the smooching sound. Hey, jump up on the countertop. Yeah, jump up on the countertop. Yeah. There you are. I'm chopping. What's bothering you? What's the matter? I chopped so many vegetables on the weekend. I have a blister. You see that blister right there on my thumb? Chopped so many vegetables for my TikTok live that somehow I got a blister. Right there. See that? It's not giving me any issues. This was Sunday night. It's not giving me any issues. However, I'm noticing now that when I'm using this knife, it's rubbing in the same spot. Kovu, you have food, you have water. Yeah, you have food and water. What's the matter? Yeah. Meow. Yeah. Up. Hey. You want a potato? You want a potato? No? Here, let's your potato. Let's see if he wants a potato. You don't want the potato? He's gone again. He's gonna go cry in the other room again. I don't know what he wants. Alright, I'll be right back. What's up? I thought maybe that the Roomba had shut the bedroom door, but it did not. So I don't know what he's crying. I'm not opening up the window for him because it snowed last night and it's basically like -20 outside. There we go. Those are our potatoes. We'll save this potato for another day. Meow. Meow. No, I'm sorry, Kogu. I don't know what you want. You have everything you need. Yeah, you have everything you need right now. Alright. So we got a big thing here of potatoes. We're going to put some olive oil on top of these. I'm going to do... I don't want to do a whole teaspoon of salt. How much of this? There's a 1/4 teaspoon. We're going to do 1/2 teaspoon, so we're going to do 2 of these. He's just going to cry all night. All morning he's just going to cry. So there. That's 2 teaspoons. I'm going to add on top of that, I'm going to add a little bit of smoked paprika. We're going to do a little bit of cayenne pepper. Not too much, that's about enough. We're going to do some onion powder. And some garlic powder, but this is garlic powder. And we're going to start off with a teaspoon of garlic powder and a teaspoon of onion powder. How's it going? It's going good, Hammy. I got some chunks of onion powder in here. So I try and shake it up to the... If you hear it, you can hear that chunk of onion powder just clack against the sides of this. What's up, Lauren? And then, yeah, we're going to do a teaspoon of teaspoon of onion powder. What am I making? I am making potatoes and chicken thighs, but right now we just got this going on. So I got all that right there. I'm going to slap this lid on top. And then we just shake. Just shake until all those little pieces of potatoes are covered in all that seasoning. So the eggs didn't kill you? No, the eggs did not kill me. The eggs did not kill me at all. I just yeeted the, yeah, I just yeeted that. I just yeeted this entire thing towards the camera. Let's see how these look. They look pretty seasoned. Let's get you a better look. If I can flip the camera. Yeah. See, that's what we're talking about. Nice, seasoned. That looks great. So the oven is preheating. It is preheating. And the oven's done. Gonna taste delicious. It's gonna taste amazing. So I'm gonna get some tin foil here. I'm gonna put it across this cookie sheet. I think I found out why he was crying. He was crying because he wanted to use the litter box, and I guess he wants his litter box cleaned. And I ripped it. I ripped the tin foil. Hopefully it'll be not that bad enough where fat from the oil doesn't go all over the cookie sheet. Looks it'll be fine. Oh, he's crying again. He's crying again. I'm just gonna try and spread some of this out. Oh, poor cat. He's crying again. Yeah, let's try and spread some of that out. I guess we'll just use this clean spoon so they're not all on top of each other. Spread them out so they all have some surface area. They're not all clumping together. Make sure everyone has a little bit of contact with the sheet. He's crying in the bedroom now. Oh. He's just crying. He's like, I'm gonna pee on your bed. He's like, I'm gonna pee on your pillow if you don't clean that litter box. That's what he's saying right now. What time should I be there for supper? Oh, supper's not for much later. But this is probably not gonna be, this is probably gonna be done within an hour. I mean, the potatoes will be done in like 40 minutes, 30 minutes. We're just gonna pop these right into the oven. Not drop them anywhere. We'll keep an eye on that. We put them in at 25 minutes into the stream or into the live. So that's what they're gonna be. We're getting a nice little container there of dirty dishes to wash up. I'm going to move this back onto the stovetop I'm going to move the pan in place because we're going to need to start preheating that. Move this out of the way. Move this out of the way. Down some coffee. Oh. And we got ourselves here some chicken thighs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're going to do 2 chicken thighs per container. And that's going to make 6 containers. But I'm going to eat one of them. Not right away. Not right away. Not right away. But we're going to eat one of them. Not live. I'm not eating it live. I shouldn't be saying that. But yeah. So that's what we're going to do. You know what? We're just going to reuse this. We're going to season them in this. We don't need that though. But yeah, we're going to season them in this. So we're just going to rip it, throw them in there. Throw the chicken thighs in here. We'll do 6 at a time, I guess. Wash my hands. Yeah, exactly. Saves me some more dishes. It'll be fine. That's the plan. It'll just save me for more dishes. All right. So we're basically probably going to do roughly the same type of seasoning or similar. I'm going to do a teaspoon of salt here. Yeah, there we go. Just a teaspoon, or not a teaspoon. We're going to do a quarter teaspoon. Quarter teaspoon of salt, and we'll do a quarter teaspoon with the other chicken. So there's a quarter teaspoon. We're going to go back and we're going to grab, not cayenne, we're going to go back to the smoked paprika. Just put some of this on top. Should bring it in view so you guys can see. There we go. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to do more onion and garlic powder. Probably not the same amount. We'll probably just go back to these small ones. We'll do 2 of these each. 1, 2. And that would be our onion powder. I don't know why I'm putting these away. We can still reuse these in a minute. Including the smoked paprika. Again, half a teaspoon. So this measuring is quarter teaspoon. So we're going to do 2 of these, which equals half a teaspoon of garlic powder. And yeah, I was thinking about putting black pepper in there, but nah. We're just gonna mix these about. Make sure they all get some color. I should put some olive oil in here, some oil, so they also kind of stick, but I don't know what I'm thinking about doing these in batches because I need to cook them, and when they're all seasoned like this, I'd still need them to be in a container where they're seasoned. I didn't think this through. I guess we do need to throw all 12 in here. They could be seasoned a little bit better, but that's okay. All right. So let's grab the other 6. 1. You have a good day. You gotta go. Okay, Hammy. You have a great day. I hope you join me another time. There's a bone there. There we go. Okay. I'm going to remove the plastic or the packaging from this plastic thing. Wash my hands again. Wash the container. You have a good day, Hammy. Thank you for stopping by. We'll just let that chill there for a minute. Woo! Who run it? Who run it? Pow! We're gonna preheat this pan. And again, we're gonna do more salt. So that would be 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt that went in there. Yeah. More paprika. Smoked paprika. My poor cat's just crying his little heart out. Just cry, cry, cry. Cry, cry, cry. Another 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. Those are some heaping 1/4 teaspoons there. That's okay. Put this one away. We'll grab the garlic powder. Another one. Another one. And we're just going to mix these ones up too. Make sure that all these get coated. I want all of them have some color on them. I feel like I could have used more seasoning with these, but I'm on a time crunch. I don't have a lot of time today. That's why I'm not going to chop these up into little pieces. Like after I'm done cooking them, normally I take my chicken thighs and I cut them up and divide them evenly. But I don't really have time to do that today. They're not really quite seasoned evenly. Some of them have a lot more seasoning on them, but that's okay. We're gonna need some place to put these though. And I completely forgot. I need an empty sink to dump all the peas into. Yeah, I'm washing my hands. Alright. I'm going to take these, right? I'm going to put them in this part of the sink. And I'm going to use this for the frozen peas. Might as well. I'll dry my hands here. And get some water going. I'm gonna come over here, over to this. Also, I'm gonna fill this up with some water. And we're gonna heat that over out here, right over there. We're gonna heat it. Check to make sure this is hot. It's hot. Water beads bouncing around. Alright, so I'm gonna need a container to put the cooked chicken thighs into. Don't worry, I got it. I got it. Oh. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, let's put some oil into this pan. Turn on the light. Boom. That's a lot of oil I just threw in there. My bad. Alright, I put the potatoes in there at 25 minutes into the lab. It's now been 15 minutes. That's a lot of smoke. I'm going to open the door so we don't set the fire alarm off. And we're going to just cook these. I'm going to do 3 at a time. I definitely threw too much oil in here because chicken thighs tend to be quite fatty. If I can, I'm going to try and put 4 in here at a time. I'm going to try. I think we have room. Oh yeah, we got room. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a lid on these. That's going to trap the heat And the heat's just going to help cook those really, really quickly. So we're going to do 3 batches of these, 4 per, since we had 12 chicken breasts, we're going to do 4. Again, chicken thighs tend to be a little more fatty, so I didn't have to add that much oil in there. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. But, yeah, I did. Well, so if I put them in there, you can grab the potatoes, what, an hour, 5 hours, probably an hour 10 into the live. So roughly 30, not 30 minutes from now. What are we talking about? 30 minutes from now we'll be, yeah, we'll grab them at like 105. 105. Hey, bud. You know, if I'm making 6 of these meals with frozen peas, I have a bag of 750 grams. I don't know what 750 divided by 6 is. I think I should get 5 out of that, right? Right? If I do 150 each, like 150 per container, that just means one meal is not going to have vegetables. So 150, 600 grams would be, yeah, it would be 4, so 750 would be 5, yeah. Math. I gotta start flipping these, man. Yeah, I gotta flip these. And you're gonna jump down because I'm gonna remove this, and you're gonna be like, ah! Hold it. Hold it. Put the lid back on. And just start cooking. Yeah, I got 750 grams here of peas. I usually use the scissors to open them up a little bit. The peas are great because they're full of protein and full of fiber. And they really just fill you right up. They give you that full sensation, that full feeling. And that's what we're looking for. You want a food that satiates you. You want food that's going to make you feel full for longer. And that's why you add protein and fiber. Because both are going to make you feel full. So my goal is going to do a bed of frozen peas, and then we're going to do on top of the frozen peas the potatoes, and on top of the potatoes we're going to do the chicken thighs, and hopefully some of that juice from the chicken thighs and some of that grease and that fat from the chicken thighs are just going to drip on top of the peas and on top of the potatoes. soon. You're back. You had a phone call. You missed what I said. I'm cooking chicken thighs, I'm cooking frozen peas, and I'm cooking potatoes. A simple little meal prep. We're going to make 6 meals. I only have enough peas for 5, but we're making 6 meals. That's what's up. Just a little bit here for now. Let's grab it. That's the first one. That's the second one. This is the third one we put in there. Whoa! You see that big pop? I want to test that one because that one's really large. I want to see if it's tested first. So I got a meat thermometer here. I'm just going to pop it right in there. Yeah, it's cooked. This one too. Yeah, they're cooked. I'm getting grease splashback everywhere. Alright, let's grab some more here. Can't tell if that's one chicken thigh or two. It looks like it's just one. Alright. I don't know how I'm going to stuff 4 in here. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Move these around like that. There we go. Turn this. Like that. Ooh, sounds good. It sounds good. It smells good. It's quite fatty. You see all that runoff? Oh. Oh yeah. That fat there is going to be great to like drip on top of the potatoes. It'll be fine. It will be fine. It will be absolutely fine. That's good, man. I know it's good. It looks very good. I got the peas almost boiling over. The potatoes are in the oven. Potatoes are gonna have to come out in about 15 minutes. And then all I gotta do is do the dishes. Now we could be making the instant coffee and coffee. Less than an hour and a half to do the dishes and then make 6 meals. That's 3 days of work food, right? A meal before you go to work and a meal at work. Or 2 days, you have a meal before work, a meal at work, and then a meal when you come home. You back. Bad cat. Bad cat. I need a good cat. He is a good cat. I think this means that my next live is probably going to be Thursday night on TikTok or Friday night. One of the two. I haven't decided yet. All that fat's rendered out, and it's just like because the oven doesn't sit flat, like the stovetop doesn't sit flat. It's kind of on a slight angle, so right here it just pools fat, and so there's less fat over here, but there's a big pool of fat right here because it's not even. Not much I can do about that. But I can just see it's just more and more oil or fat that's ending up over here. And it's just all the fat rendering out of the chicken thighs and just coming all the way over here. So like part of the chicken thighs over here are kind of almost being fried, where these kind of aren't. Like these are being almost fried in oil. Oh, the Roomba's back. Let me go turn off the Roomba so we can have it quiet. Roomba. I'll let it finish its job in a minute, but the peas are already boiling over. So the peas are basically done. So we're gonna go fix that right now. Pour these right in here. Right in this little strainer, steamer back that we used for potatoes and washed them earlier. Go. Turn that burner off. Well, these are still cooking. I guess we can come over here. We can come over here and we can start grabbing some containers here and putting some peas at the bottom of them. Turn that on. Got one. Got two. We got 3. We got 4. More, we need 1 more. Let that sit there. There we go. We got 5 meals. I guarantee you these chicken are all done up. We got just the last little bit of the chicken we gotta do. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. There we go. And while I'm doing this thing, let's start filling this up with some soapy water. We got the chicken we gotta do. While these are cooking, I don't see a reason why I can't. I don't see a reason why I cannot start doing some of these dishes here. Alright. This is the cutting board we used to chop up all those potatoes. This is the lid we use to shake all those potatoes when we season them. This is the strainer we use for the peas and for the, it's just a steamer basket, but I use it as a strainer. This is the strainer we use to wash the potatoes and to drain the peas. And let's go back over here to the chicken that needs to be flipped. Let's flip it. I was not ready to be flipped because it was like sticking to the pan. It's okay though. All good. Let those cook a little bit more. The potatoes are basically ready to come out. Well, let's go back over here. And let's just wash this. Let's wash this. Has probably some protein from the peas. I call it protein, but that's the foam coming off of the peas when you boil them. I call that protein. We'll just let that sit over here and drip dry. You can just dunk this for right now. That had the, I believe that had the raw chicken in it and the potatoes. And this is just a spoon we use to separate the potatoes when we put them on the cookie sheet. And I believe there's a measuring stick in here. There it is. A quick little wipe. Quick little wipe. Ooh, that's hot. I'm going to dry my hands. And it's almost time to grab those potatoes. In fact, I think we do grab those potatoes. They've been in there for 40 minutes. Phone okay, so that does hang on to there. That's cool. Is it going to fall? I don't think it's strong enough for this magnet to hold you on top of that. No, it's not. Alright. That's not going to work. We'll just go over here. These are still cooking. I need some oven mitts. Turn off the oven. Move these right here. Ooh. They can just cool down right there. cool down in the time being. Oh, it's just falling apart. I almost need a spatula to scrape these off of the pan because, yeah, it's not really coming off cleanly. It just pulls apart. Let's turn this off. There is a lot of fat in this. I don't necessarily want to pour the fat down the drain, so I'm going to try and figure out a way how to get this out of here and into a container that I can just like dump into the garbage pail. This can go in here because that's quite a bit of fat right there. Let's take it off the burner. Let's go in. I don't have any paper towels. I do not have paper towels. What do I do here? What do I do here? No, not right now. Not right now. What am I going to do here? What am I going to do here? Use toilet paper? I don't want to put my hand right into like boiling hot grease right now, but yeah, I could use toilet paper. I could go grab a fresh roll, and not the one that's actively in use. No, it's not actively in use, but the one that's already unraveled or whatever and on the toilet paper roll in the bathroom. We won't use that one. We would use a fresh one. We could do that. That would work. Yeah, that would work. Brand new toilet paper roll. See? Still kind of attached right there, right? Bring it back. Let's try not to burn myself. Right in the trash. Grab a little bit more. Man's using toilet paper to do this. We're frying up toilet paper, guys. Yeah. Alright. And now I'm going to just throw some water in this. Try and deglaze it just a little bit. You know what, we'll even add just a little bit of dish detergent. There we go. And yeah. let us do more dishes. We will do more dishes as the chicken and of course not. Use toilet paper, of course not. Yeah, of course not. We'll do the dishes and then we'll serve up the potatoes and we'll serve up the chicken. Shouldn't take that long. Actually, I'm gonna take these and just kind of like do that to the pan. Try to degrade some of it. It's working. You got some of it. You did get some of it. This is your first time watching me? Oh, well, I go live every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern on TikTok. I'm trying out YouTube at 10 a.m. on Tuesdays Eastern. I think I'm going to do one more week of YouTube, and that'll probably be it for a long time. But, yeah. I think you are good. I appreciate the toilet paper. The toilet paper was good. It was delicious. The toilet paper was absolutely delicious. Do you remember that rumor back in like grade school that people would say that if you ate paper you would get worms? Do you remember that? Or am I just the only one who had, like, in my area that was a rumor? Can you actually get worms by eating paper? I absolutely believe you can get worms by eating toilet paper. Used toilet paper, absolutely. I can see that being a thing. Alright. Alright, here we go. I just watched that entire sink go from like kind of like brown to like absolutely brown water. We still got quite a bit of scrubbing here to do. That's just an initial scrub. An initial scrub. We still got some to scrub. Scrub a dub dub. Scrub a dub dub. Scrub, 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 scrub. You're just scrubbing. You know, you can get worms by eating pork. No, you can. Yeah, you can get worms by eating pork. Absolutely. Absolutely. I just spilled water all over myself. Even though our pork industry has gotten much better, and it's a lot better than what it was even 100 years ago, yeah, you're still gonna get worms by eating pork. There's a good reason I don't eat a lot of pork. I do eat pork from time to time. I'll do like my back ribs. Scrap. Oh, it's just coming off quite easily. There's really nothing left in here. Oh yeah, pork needs to be cooked well done all the time. Yep. And there we go. We're basically almost done. We still have to clean the stove top and put the potatoes into the containers that we have here. So let's do that. We got our potatoes right here. Let's set you guys up right here so you can see all the action. There we go. So we got our 5 containers of peas here. We're going to close the dishwasher so I have room. And let's just, I guess I could have washed this too, but oh well. This can wait for a later date. We're going to try and do 100 grams of potatoes per container. I think there might be a little bit more. Oh, I dropped a potato. I think there might be a little bit more potatoes than we need. Right. It's still only 99 grams, huh? Well, now it's saying 100. Alright. And then, I don't know what we're going to do here, but I'm just going to use my hands. I hope nobody cares. 1, 2. And there's the other half of that. There we go. Actually, using my hands is probably a really bad idea. Because my hands are all greasy now. What do we use then? I know what to use. I hate these with a passion, but we're going to use these. So next container. No, we'll use this container. Tear that. And grab ourselves 100 grams of potatoes here. Now we got 100 grams. Grab ourselves our chicken thighs. 1 chicken thigh. I hate this. Look, it won't let go. It won't let go. It won't let go. I hate this. Why did I use this? I literally hate this. This is the worst kitchen tool in my entire kitchen. The absolute worst. It just won't let go because this little thing, this little square bracket there, you can see, it slides down. So you have to, it's worthless. It's absolutely worthless. Let me just rip that off. Got it. This thing. Worthless. Worthless. It destroys it. There. Now this is, alright, we'll just drop it. Now this is usable. Alright, 1 more chicken thigh. Okay, let's just drop everything. Worthless. Worthless kitchen tool. Clean as a whistle. Thank you. There we go. 1 more chicken thigh right there. Ugh. Worthless. Worthless kitchen tool. Worthless. Absolutely worthless. Well, there we go. More potatoes. Here we go. Well, there we go. I'm gonna grab 2 more chicken thighs for this. 1 and 2. Grab another container here. Look for another 100 grams of potatoes. There we go. 2 more chicken thighs. Let me tell you, these chicken thighs are swimming in fat right now. Absolutely swimming. One more container. There we go. We definitely seem to be light on the potatoes and light on the peas, and that's okay. There we go. 1. Oh, I got a lot of little tiny bits here. Of chicken thighs. Cute. There we go. There we go. Look at all that grease. Look at all that grease. A big old pool of grease. Look at it. That's all the rest of the chicken thighs I got. I'm just gonna, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing with that, but yep. Yep. I'm gonna eat that probably in like 30 minutes when I have to go hop. So I have to hop in the shower in about 45 minutes. So I'm just gonna let the chicken thighs sit here, and I'm just gonna eat that later on. I'm not gonna refrigerate it. Same with the potatoes here. I'm not gonna bother making another dirty dish. I'm just gonna grab a fork and just eat it. But in the meantime, we got all these containers right here that we all gotta put away. So, one container. I did say I was gonna make 6. It's a little shy of 6, right? Just a little shy of 6. There's 2. There's 3. Well, I mean, we did make 6 meals, right? And there's enough there for 6 meals. It's just not enough potatoes for a 6 meal. There are some potatoes left over, but not enough. And then there's not enough peas, but you know what? It's okay. That's okay. Voila. We'll put these in the fridge. And then we'll just clean down the countertop here. I guess that's not a countertop, that's the stove, right? Stove top. It's just grease everywhere. And then we'll just wipe it down. And voila, there we go. We're done. So that's my live here on YouTube today. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching it. And I hope to see you guys next week at 10 a.m. Eastern, Tuesday. And I'm probably going to go live twice on TikTok in between now and Tuesday next week. Definitely at 8 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, and then probably another live either Thursday night or Friday night. I'm not sure when, but one of those nights. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching me here today. Thank you for spending your morning with me. If you want to support me, you can subscribe here to me on YouTube. You can follow me. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok. I post daily on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. But yeah, other than that, make sure you make sure you make the world a better place. Don't stop being amazing. Okay? Have a great day, guys. Bye. Cool.